Hello and welcome to another Matthew Plays video. Today we are working with Mother Gothel, so let's get started. As I talk to her, please hit that like button and subscribe. Ugh, you again. Just teasing, dear. Delightful to see you. My kingdom for a scroll. Oh, good. The valley golfers here. Tell me you have time to obtain an artifact for me? I'm in desperate need. What do you need? That merchant with the feathers. Stooge, is it? He has a magical scroll. The Sun Scroll. It doesn't lead to riches, so it's completely useless to him. It does lead to the sunstone, though. A magical artifact that will help us restore the giant willow in the glade. Plus, there's an insignificant little side effect that keeps me forever young. But the important thing is that everyone will benefit. I doubt the merchant even knows what the Sun Scroll does, so be a dear and fetch it for me. Has Mr. McDuck agreed to give it to you? Not in so many words, but that can be quickly fixed. We'll simply spy on him, learn where he hid the Sun Scroll, and then take it for ourselves. Spying is fun, let's do it. I think I'll just talk to Scrooge directly. I should have known you couldn't do such a simple task. Fine, run along then. Maybe Scrooge McDuck will make a deal with you. As long as you bring me back the scroll, I don't care how you do it. Alright. Off to Scrooge's store.
We really must talk.
Alright, we don't actually have to go to Scrooge. We can just talk to him right here.
Greetings, neighbor.
Sparkle me spats. It's about time you visited. Greetings, Matthew. Goodness, you look like you want to talk business. I know you have a strange item called the Sun Scroll in your possession. Can I buy it from you? Would you spare it to help the village? Mother Gothel wants it, and I'm getting it for her. Aye, but first you'll have to start by helping me. You might have noticed some unsavory characters lurking about the village. I suspect they have sticky fingers. I must protect my shop from thieves, so I want to install something that records all the comings and goings. And I already have a design in mind. It looks like a plant with some very special fruit. I call it a micberry tree. I love it. Ah, you're a visionary, just like me, Matthew. Now, if you want the Sun Scroll, you know what to do. The micberry tree should look like a potted plant. You'll need softwood and soil. Also some electronic components. I'm sure you can find a box of them in Wally's house. Resourceful wee fella, that one. Once it's made, place it in front of my shop. Then I'll give you the information you need.
How about a wee bit of conversation?
Okay, so I have the softwood and the soil. 50 softwood and 30 soil. So let's go to Wally's house and get the component. I saw Ursula walking away and I'm like, why is she walking away from me? I'm hanging out with her. But I'm not hanging out with Ursula, I'm hanging out with Mother Gothel, obviously. Okay, now we can craft the micberry tree. There we go, the micberry tree. Yes, we can craft meatballs and spaghetti gate. Okay. Now we have to place the micberry tree in front of Scrooge's store. I think I'm going to place it right here in between Scrooge's store and Kristoff's stall. Perfect. Hopefully that's good enough. Yep. Yeah, all right, Scrooge.
Good day to you.
Out and about, I see. Thank you kindly, Matthew. Now here's all you need to know to find this scroll. I hid it away in the village before the forgetting, so I'm not so clear on the details, but I trust you'll find it. I buried the scroll in a locked chest near a cave on Dazzle Beach, though I can't remember which one. As for the key to open the chest, you'll have to fish that out from the pool in the glade, the one with the ruins. Happy searching, Matthew, and thank you again for the micberry tree. So, just a little tip. When it comes to fishing item, like quest items out, it's always in a golden ripple. And it's usually always next to another fishing spot. There we go. Now we can go to the Mystic Cave. So another thing for clarification. This is the Mystic Cave. The cave that we found Ursula in is the Cursed Cave. There we go. Let's give that to Mother Gothel here. Hi Mother Gothel, I got you your key in your chest with the sun scroll in it. The chest and the key.
Marvelous.
And here it is, the sun scroll. This brings me one step closer to finding the sunstone, and all it took was an enormous effort on my part. Of course you assisted Matthew. I'll be sure to tell you when you can be of use again. Now run along, I have a scroll to study. Okay, so we actually don't have to wait long. Alright. Shine a light. Well, I've translated some parts of Scrooge's Sun Scroll, thanks to your minor contribution. What did it say? Tragically, it doesn't have all the answers I hoped. It merely points toward the next step in finding the sunstone and restoring the giant willow. It goes on and on about power and magic, blah blah blah, but then it says that the remaining clues lie in a cave in the valley. And only the fire from an item called the sunlit torch can reveal it. Making torches sounds easy enough. I didn't want to confuse you with something too complicated, dear. Now, we must have 3 of them, one for each milestone of the day, dawn, midday, and the milestone of the day, dawn, midday, and sunset. You'll need some magic sap to act as a combustible, but I've already gotten that for you. And don't worry your cute little head about the recipe, I have it right here. You'll also need to find some gemstones, citrines, aquamarine, and garnets to symbolize the milestones of the day. Once you have all that, craft the sunlit torches and come straight back to me. Now shoo! Alright, I'm back with the 3 garnets that I needed, so now I can craft the 3 sunlit torches. Alright. Mother Gothel.
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, I knew my favorite little helper would have my sunlight torches in almost no time. Now, someone who can use dreamlight magic must go to the bottom of the mystical cave. There, you'll find the pedestal of the sun. Place the sunlight torches on it. Then, something will happen. I'm not sure it won't be dangerous to me. Ha ha ha. That sounds easy enough. Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that. No matter what happens, I want to know. Bring me evidence of what you find down there. Go to the Lion King realm. Alright, so we don't have to go to all 3 pedestals, which is nice. Whoa, alright, let's take a picture. Perfect. Alright, Mother Gothel, even though you were here to witness it, you're back, and with proof. Now, let me see it. Well, these are going to take more than a quick glance to decipher. Run along. I'll call for when my research is complete and I need more manual labor done. Alright, there is another quest done. Alright, let's start with another quest. Matthew, what brings you to see Mother Gothel today? The sunstone fragments.
Ah,
My favorite little assistant, you're just in time to hear my news about the sunstone that you've been helping me track for some time now. Tell me everything. After some brilliant deductions on my part, that picture you brought me back from the mystical cave showed me what happened to the sunstone. To put it simply, it broke. I need you to find the fragments and bring them to me. Only someone with dreamlight magic at their fingertips can gather the pieces of the sunstone. And you're so good at fetching things. It really is your only talent, you know? Oh, I'm just teasing. I love your jokes. Why are you so mean? How about an apology or I don't do anything? Oh, goodness, someone's being petulant today.
ah.
Fine then, I'm sorry. You really should learn to take a joke. Being so serious all the time will give you wrinkles, dear. And trust me, your face is plain enough as it is. Now about the fragments. Each of them will appear at a specific time and place. The dawn fragment in the morning on the sunlit plateau. The noon fragment at midday in the glade, and the dusk fragment at night in the forest. They'll glow like miniature suns on the ground, so you should find them easily. Collect them all and bring them back to me. All right. So, for me, it is night. So here's the night stone, or what do they call it? Yeah, the night stone. So we got that one. I'm in the sunlit plateau, getting the morning stone. All right, it should be over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right by the pond. Alright. Alright, we are now in the afternoon and we're gonna go get that midday fragment in the Glade of Trust. Come on, Gothel. I believe it's over here. Oh, I can see it. Perfect. There we go. Here, Mother Gothel, I have your fragments for you.
Oh, how nice.
Finally, the fragments are here in my hands. Wait, why are they so dim? Matthew, what did you do? Nothing, I swear. They were like that when I found them. Well then, something must have happened to them. Must research this. This is going to take some time. Go see if any of the fools you've brought to the valley need your help. I'm sure someone has a trifling matter that only you can help with. I'll let you know when I'm ready for whatever is next. Alright. That is the stone fragments completed. West. Matthew, what brings you to see Mother today? The village project restoring the sunstone.
Oh, how nice.
Matthew, it took me hours of work, tireless research, and an uninvited visit to Merlin's library, but I finally learned how to restore the sunstone. How can I help? I'll get to that, you can be sure. Oh, how lucky are you that I'm here, Matthew. Someone less gifted would never have figured it out. It's only because of me that there's hope of restoring the giant willow in the glade. Believe me, I know. What did you discover? Neither the sun scroll nor the symbols in the mystical cave said anything about how to put the sunstone back together, or what to do in case of dimming fragments. But did I let that stop me? Of course not. I discovered that the sunstone's heart must be made of pieces of the sun, so that is what we need. Am I going to fly to the sun? How do we get that? I've uncovered a spell that calls for a shower of sun meteorites. But first, we need to restore the fragments. I can't call for the shower without their power. I'm going to make so many wishes during the shower. What do I do? Well, we'll start with the dawn fragment. To be restored, it must be infused with ingredients as fresh as the morning to remind it of its nature and awaken it. You'll have to gather lemon, oregano, mint, and ocean water. Then, submerge the dawn fragment in a pot with these ingredients like you would for any meal. Return to me the moment that you've finished. Alright. So I need the ocean water. And I wish it would stop raining. Oh, look at that. It stopped raining. Right as I said that. Alright, here's our ocean water. Perfect. Okay, let's go over to the Sunlit Plateau and start cooking.
Hello?
Hi, Woody. It's gonna be a while before we work with Woody again on his own quests. Alright. So we have the Dawn Fragment, empty vial, mint, oregano, and lemon. Perfect. Yay! Alright. Now what do we need to do, Mother Gothel?
I really left out. My neighbors
Hi,
are
Mickey.
great.
Marvelous.
Well done, Matthew. The Dawn Fragment is gleaming again. And that's the smell. It reminds me of waking up in the morning and remembering how young and beautiful I am. Can you feel it? This vibration of magic in the air. The spell is working and the sun is listening. Yeah, I feel it. Surprising. I didn't think you'd be sensitive enough. Now for the dusk fragment. Here, take it. Its energy needs a full day to be restored. This will be quite an opportunity to showcase your very peculiar skills. Trust it like one of those crops you're so fond of, so it absorbs the valley's power. And as it's the dusk fragment, it must be planted in the darkest part of Dreamlight Valley, the Forgotten Lands. Bury it and water it for as long as it needs. Yay. Alright, we'll plant it right here in front of Fairy Godmother's house. And then we'll water it. Alright, we're back. And we have already gathered the glimmering dusk fragment. So I did actually make the miracle growth elixir, and it actually did work on the glimmering dusk fragment. So make sure you actually have that first before you plant it and water it. Not like my mistake.
Marvelous.
Look what you have accomplished, Matthew. Your gardening habit is finally useful for something of value. It's the first time I've ever cultivated a rock. And likely the last, since you'll soon be finished. While you were gone, I restored the noonstone, a fragment. It was arduous work, leaving it on the windowsill under the midday sun. And now that the fragments are together, it's time to attempt the spell. Fragments reunited, glow for all to see.
Yes!
Call the sun meteorites, let them come to me. All my grueling labors has come to fruition. There will be many sun meteorites to gather. Most of them have fallen over in the Forgotten Lands. Hurry, gather them quickly. And there's one. Let me just pick it up. Alright, none over there. Alright, I know there's a couple over here. Or at least one over here. There we are. Oh. That's weird, we have a single carrot. Cool. Okay, those are memories. But here's one. Alright, so we have 2 more to go. Alright, where is the other one? It's right there. Perfect. So did a little, good little zigzag formation. Alright.
Oh, how nice.
What a good little gopher. Now for the most important part, once again, it requires the intervention of someone wielding dreamlight magic. Here are the fragments. Fuse the fragments around the heart of one of the sun meteorites to wield them together. Use one of your crafting stations, dear. Then once the sunstone is complete again, bring it to me. Alright, here we are. Alright. And here she is. Here you go, Mother Gothel. It's not going
Oh,
to do what
how
you want it to, but that's
nice.
okay. The sunstone, finally! I can already feel its effect. I'll stay young and beautiful forever. You look younger than me. You look just like... I guess youth is in the eye of the beholder. Oh, Matthew, don't be so negative when you talk about yourself. Maintaining my youth is only a fraction of the sunstone's power. When I place it in the giant willow, it will grace us all.
Of course.
I am glad I let you help me, Matthew, getting the scroll from the daubering fool Scrooge, going to the mystical cave and finding the fragments. For being so good at running our errands, I want to give you a present. I know you'll love it, and no, don't give me anything in return, though of course you want to. I'm going to bathe in the rays of sunstone now. You should really consider it too. You look absolutely exhausted. Just teasing, dear. Ta-ta! Alright, and there you go, folks. That is the completion of Mother Gothel's quests.
Yes, I know.
So, in conclusion, it does
In the
take
morning.
at
But
least
then
a
I'm
whole
gorgeous all the
day
time.
to gather the stones, because you do have to get them morning, noon, and dawn, or night. So I guess if you start that quest in the morning, you should be good all day long. And then if you don't have a miracle growth potion, you will have to wait 24 hours for the dawn stone to plant. But anyway, thank you for joining, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!